I think a very good example that we're facing at the moment concerns vaccines for COVID. So, there have been several vaccines developed already. They're being deployed. Those vaccines, the methods for producing them are all patented. And that is making it more difficult for people in developing countries, for would-be vaccine makers in developing countries, to make the vaccines themselves. And so I think we have to think very carefully in instances like this, where the whole world is affected by a particular disease. What is the best way? What is the good moral way of dealing with it? If a group in Thailand came up with a cure for COVID, is it right that they should monopolize that cure and charge huge amounts of money and make huge profits in order to cure? Or would it be better if they settle for small profits but made it available to everybody in the world? And I think vaccines, COVID vaccines, fall into that same category. Tests for COVID fall into that same category. When we have diseases like that that affect the entire world, I know most in the scientific community just want to find the cures, they want to find the tests, and they want to be able to produce the vaccine simply, but then make those available to everybody, not just to the very rich. And I think this is a debate that we need to have a little more often about how do we make all of these advances in medicine that have been enabled by biotechnology, how do we make them available to everybody around the world in the easiest possible fashion, and not just allow individual interests, either of an individual company or of an individual country, to really hold the rest of the world to ransom, as it were. I was reading just the other day, there are 30 countries that have still not received even a single shot of vaccine. That doesn't sound to me as though it's correct. That's not right. That shouldn't be happening. We should find ways to make sure that when we come up with vaccines, and we come up quickly and they work, we must make them available to as many people as we possibly can. Well, I hope you all start wearing masks and social distancing and stop listening to your president, because I think the official line in Brazil is killing people. And this is not right. It's not right. It's not fair. And you need to hear the truth about how you're going to stop this pandemic. And it's not by behaving the way that you're being encouraged to behave at the moment by the government. Listen to the doctors.